If you are under the age of 18 and you are watching this video, please stop now. This content is not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's Tamika. I am back with part 1 of the Garage Chronicles. I will put the intro video down in the description box explaining what the Garage Chronicles are and the 6 projects that I have. And since then, I have accumulated more garage projects, but that's going to be for like a season 2. So this is season 1 of Garage Chronicles, episode 1. So I'm going to start out with the easier projects, or what I think is the easier projects. So they're going to not be in the order that I listed them on the intro video. But this was that printable that I had printed on UPS, and I did it with that, I think this was 65-pound weight cardstock. I don't know why. So I'm going to have to, and this is a stationary digital set that I printed off. So like I was saying, I don't know why I printed off on such thin paper, but I'm going to have to make cardstock cards bases and then put these on top. So it's a little bit more work. So there's 2 different designs here, and I'm going to make a set. These will be listed for sale, so check the description box for that information. And they also have cute little liners, so I just don't want this to go to waste. And yeah, so I'm going to do that here. I'll probably just do one set in this, one card in this color, and then one in this color, and then come back when it's all said and done and put together. So you don't have to watch me repeat the process over and over and over. But I don't know if I'll be recording everything of all the Garage Chronicle projects, but this one is fairly simple. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the essential items that I need to make this work. Essential items include the paper trimmer. I'm going to use my envelope punch board, my well-used envelope punch board. Of course, I'll need my ATG gun. I have a few punches that I think I'm going to use. This oval punch. I have a circle punch. I have a heart punch. And I have, of course, scissors. I'm going to use some wet glue, a little bit of hot glue, and some glue dots, adhesive glue dots, and I have some flat back pearls from a gem box and some red line tape. So I'm going to put these in a card box, but I'll come back and do that later once I get done with the cards. So let's get started. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and make my card base. This cardstock was actually in the packet that I made, so evidently I thought that I was going to do this in the first place. So I want these cards to be 4x6, so I'm going to cut them down, or these cards have to be 4x6. That's the measurement of the template there. So I'm going to cut these down to 6x8. And then I'm going to grab my bone folder, and on the 8-inch side, I'm going to score them at 4. And then I always want to match it up to the ends, because I got a thick bone folder here, and make sure that that matches. So I have a nice, neat card base. Now I'm going to repeat that 7 more times because I have 8 cards in total that I want to make. Alright, so all the card bases are complete. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the paper for the envelopes. I want my envelopes to be 4x6. So the liners are made to fit a 5x7. So I'm going to have to cut that down as well. But I'm going to cut out the 8 envelopes. According to my punch board, I need to cut these down to 8 1/4 square. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for these. Alright, so my guide tells me I have to score and punch these at 3 3/8 to start. I suppose I could have put this into, I could have cut these out with my silhouette cameo. I just thought about, literally just thought about that, but that's fine. It's a hands-on project. But yeah, I have a bunch of envelope files. You know what? No, well, yeah, I could have, because I was going to say I have to put the liner on and it has to match, but a standard A2 envelope would have worked. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and finish these up, and it won't take very long. Alright, we are done with the liners. I mean, not the liners. We're done with the envelopes, so that didn't take long at all. These are all complete, and I want to put the liners on first before I start folding these up, but I got to measure it out. So I'm going to start out with this one. I like this pattern. And I'm just going to cut it down. Okay, I'm going to save those little bits. I may use those. So, let's get this liner together. So yeah, there's some overage, obviously. So I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to grab my scissors. And this is my measuring technique. I'm just going to split it on both sides. And I just know to use my trimmer and go on the inside of that. And then I want to cut it, I'm going to cut this last black line off. Alright, that's the measuring of Scrap the World. Alright, cut this last black line off. You don't need it to be that long. And then I have my splits. I can't see them that well. There they are. I'm just going to line that up. I should do it this way so I can have something to butt it against. Alright, and then I'll do this one down here. Okay, that looks nice and even. Let's give it a test. So that's going to go on the inside with a little bit of a border. Perfect. Everything closes. Alright, so I have my little template here. I'm going to set the envelopes aside for now. Grab the rest of my liners and cut the templates out. I'm going to draw it on there. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier. All of these are lined up. I'm trying to cut all these out the same. Grab a little pen. And a little ruler. Get that on that side. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one. And I know on that one I just cut off the bottom little black line. But on here I'll have to make a mark. Okay, so the liners are done. Yay! Easy peasy. So now we can go ahead and add these to our envelopes. And just pay attention to what side you're putting your liners on. When you put liners on, pay attention to the score mark. You can tell what's the back of the envelope and what's not. Cute. That is just adorable. Alright, so I'm going to finish the rest of the envelopes. Alright, so I have the liners done for all of the envelopes, and I put some clips on those to help those kind of bend back. That's how I want to put them inside the box. So I put some clips on those. Those will sit there while we work on the cards. So we're bringing the cards back out. Alright, and I have my bases here. I'm just going to do one of each, and then I'll do the rest off camera. So I am going to cut these down first to the original size, or the size intended. And then since these cards should be 4 by 6, I have to cut them out a little bit less since I already made the cardstock base 4 by 6. So I'm going to cut these in half, right on the lines. Okay. And then I am just going to cut these down 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to do the line where I separated it. 1/8 of an inch smaller. So 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. I'll do both of these, front and back. So now we can adhere these to the cardstock base. This is the front. Okay, so this is the front panel of this card. Remembering to leave that little border. And this is the back. What a cute little set this is. Alright, and then we'll do to this one. And this is the front. So there are our two card bases. The front and that's the back. How cute are these? Stinking adorable. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of these bases and I'll be back. Alright, so both sets of the cards are complete on their white cardstock base. Looking super cute and stationary-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of each of these and we're going to figure out what we're going to do with these extra pieces here. And then I'll punch out these hearts. And this can be my closure piece. So it's the punch that I have won't, it's smaller than the circle. I guess I could have pulled out my die cutting machine and found a circle that matched, but this is so much easier. I'll just cut a little bit off from here so this can fit. This can fit that. And I'm going to punch 4 of these out, and they're kind of thin, so I might have to back that up on cardstock, which I'll just punch these out of the leftover from the card bases and the envelopes. So we'll need 4. Might as well do the other set too. And just get that part all the way done. Oops. 4 and 4. Let's do thanks instead. Just hopefully that'll work. Let's see. Yeah, that will work. Let's do thanks. It's a more neutral word. While we're here, I might as well do the little hearts. I know this won't fit, but I can do like an outline of the heart with this punch. And I think it'll be cute. Yeah, that's cute. And I think that will look nice on top, like the front of the envelope, for a little bit of decoration. Cute! These little hearts are adorable. Alright, I'm going to do the rest of these. Okay, so we have all of the pieces done. And I'm going to add some, I'm going to add some tape to this thanks. And then grab a card here. And that's going to go right there. Like that. That's cute. And then I'm going to put a little pearl on here. If I can find my little thing. There it is. I'm going to put this yellow pearl right on the tip of this heart. Cute. Okay. And then I'm going to put the rest of these thanks on here. Alright, so all those are done. And I'm going to go ahead and add these little hearts to the envelope. And while we're here. And this is the front of the envelope. And I'm just going to have them go kind of, kind of wonky on the envelope. So they're going to be like that on the front of the envelope. Cute. So I'll do the rest of these. Okay, those are done. Looking good. I'm going to let those chill out for a moment. The cards are done. Oh, actually I can go ahead and put these cards in here. And then we can work on the second set. Darn it, I forgot about these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Alright, so we're going to put these circles on here to give them some stability on this white cardstock, because this is going to close the envelope will put a pop dot on the back, or a adhesive little dot, so the recipient can seal it when they're ready to send it. So those are done. Let's pull these back out, and they'll go like this on the envelope, and then we'll put a pop dot on there. For that, I'm going to use hot glue on the tip. So I got my hot glue, paying attention to the direction here, and I'll just put that right on the tip there. And then we'll put the glue dots. These I get from the Dollar Tree. And then we'll take off the white portion. Seal that on there like that, and leaving that plastic dot on there. And then close it up. It goes like that. How cute. Alright, these cards are done. So we have, well, I know I'm going to use these hearts for the closing piece, so we might as well just go ahead and get that out the way. And now we have some flowers. We have this thank you. I don't think this will fit. It might. It's on there, literally on the cusp. So I'll do the rest of these then. Maybe I will cut. You gotta put something on the front of the envelope. Maybe I can use these with a circle punch and kind of put these on the front of the envelope as like a little decoration. We'll just put these right in the corners. And we are almost done. Right now we can put these thank yous on the front of the card. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute. And it looks like it's part of the paper because it's so flat. It just melds right in there. Alright, so we're going to make this box. I'm using some heavyweight black cardstock. So all you need to do is measure the dimensions of your card. So I'm using a ruler so that I can have a nice tight box. So my dimensions are 6 3/8 by 4 1/4. So I've done this several times on my channel just to measure out the box. Basically, you want to take one dimension and you want to add the thickness. So mine's going to be 3/4 inches. And then you want to take the other dimension and add the same thickness, which is 3/4 inches, and that'll get your paper cut out. So there's, like I said, plenty of times that I've done that on my YouTube channel. So since my box is 3/4 inches, I want to score at 3/4 inches on all 4 sides of both of the boxes. And I also make sure that I miter my corners and cut a little slit out so that the box will fold properly. I'm going to use my dies. You guys know my die storage. I'm just going to cut a rectangle die right out the center of the top of the box, which is the larger box, the lid, which I just cut out to the same dimensions plus 1/8 length and 1/8 on the width. Super simple. So I am going to measure out a little piece of acetate and line the back of that box with some red line tape because I find that that adheres acetate very well. And that's it. So once that's all adhered, I go ahead and I put the box together. And I put the box together using some hot glue because this is some very thick cardstock. So once that's done, I just layer that on top. Off camera, I decided to add a little washi tape to the end. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys think, and if you're interested in purchasing this particular gift set. The 2 boxes are complete, and leave a comment down below. The information will be in the description box. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.